You match with someone online. They're warm, attentive, they seem to understand you completely. Within weeks, you're talking every day and it feels real. Then comes a problem. A medical emergency, a shipment stuck in customs, or a guaranteed investment they want to let you in on. And by the time you realize the person never existed, your savings are gone, and so is the relationship you thought was real. Romance scams are the single most financially devastating fraud reported to the FTC. Over $1 billion a year in the US alone, and the cruelest, because victims lose their money and their heart. Here's exactly how the con works, and the one rule that stops it. A romance scam is a relationship built for one purpose: to take your money. A decade ago, these were lone con artists. Today, they're run like companies, criminal enterprises in overseas compounds with scripts, shift work, and quotas. The person you're falling for isn't shy or busy or away for work. They're a role played from a playbook, increasingly with AI-generated photos and even deepfake video calls. Here's the playbook. 1. The contact. A too-perfect stranger appears on a dating app, on social media, even as a wrong number text. Attractive, successful, instantly interested in you. 2. The trust. They move fast, constant attention, deep conversation. I've never felt this way. It's called love bombing, and it's designed to build intense attachment quickly. 3. Off-platform and alone. They move you to WhatsApp or Telegram where there's no fraud detection. And they quietly isolate you, discouraging the friends and family who might notice something's off. 4. The ask. It always comes, usually after weeks. Sometimes it's an emergency, a hospital bill, legal trouble, a customs fee to release a gift. And increasingly, it's an investment. They've been making great money on a crypto platform, and they want to teach you. This version is called pig butchering. You watch fake profits climb. You're even allowed to withdraw a little to build trust, right up until you try to take the rest out, and a tax or fee locks it. 5. Escalation. The moment you send money, the reasons never stop. One more emergency, one more fee. People who send $1,000 often end up sending $50,000. This works because it targets something universal: the need to be seen and to be loved. The scammer becomes the most attentive person in your life, then slowly cuts you off from everyone who could offer a reality check. By the time money enters the picture, you're deeply invested, and the sunk cost keeps you going. It isn't about being gullible. As the FTC puts it, this exploits empathy and trust, and the most capable, educated people fall for it, because it's aimed at the heart, not the wallet. So here's the rule that cuts through all of it. If you have never met them in person and they ask you for money in any form, it is a scam. Every time. Real love does not come with a payment request. A few more signals: they profess strong feelings unusually fast. They can never video chat or always have an excuse, and they keep canceling plans to meet. They push you off the dating app and try to isolate you from friends. There's always a hardship story. And sooner or later, they mention crypto, forex, or an investment opportunity. Any one of these is a reason to slow down. To protect yourself, slow down any relationship that moves too fast. Tell a friend or family member about anyone you meet online. An outside perspective catches what emotion hides. Set a real timeline to meet in person, and take it seriously if it never happens. Reverse image search their photos, though be aware AI can fake those now too. And never send money to someone you haven't met. If you've already been caught, stop all contact, stop sending money. More payments never unlock anything. Screenshot everything and report it to the FBI at ic3.gov and the FTC at reportfraud.ftc.gov. Then call your bank right away. Romance scams work by turning the best of us, our capacity to trust and to love, against us. But you now know the one thing they can't survive you knowing: a real partner you've never met will never need your money. Online dating still works, and real connections still happen every day. So stay open, just keep your eyes open too. If this could help someone you care about, share it. And subscribe. A new scam broken down every week.